special from Skin Cosmetics, the Divine Elixir Luminous Oil. We're gonna bring you another presentation in about 13 minutes. And I wanna say hi to my web club, to Annie and Tina. We've got Diane in the house. We've got Rob, we've got Hilda. So many of you chiming in. Don't forget, I'm gonna give away a $25 HSN gift card to one lucky winner in just about an hour and 15 minutes, okay? All right, well, we're gonna talk about another buyer's pick from Too Faced. So this is a super fine brow detailer, so AKA your ultra fine little detailing creamy brow pencil. It's got the spoolie at the end, but the brand new launch of Fluff and Hold. This is a brow wax, all right? You're getting both products. It's a $45 value. The Fluff and Hold alone, which is clear by the way, that gives you that laminated brow look, that is $25. That's $25 normally. So it's like buying that and getting that ultra super fine brow detailer for free. This is a customer pick. We've got it for you in 3 different shades. You can choose the taupe, you can choose the medium brown, or you can choose the dark brown. Now, why do we want this? Well, first off, you might have overplucked or you might have sparse brows or they're thinning. So you definitely wanna fill, you wanna shape, you wanna define your brows with little strokes, all right? Little strokes. That gives them the color, the definition. Now, for the very first time, this huge amount of laminating brow wax. When I tell you these set your brows and they ain't budging, I'm telling you, you're gonna get that beautiful 12-hour waterproof, smudge-proof color, and then that clear hold that you want all day long. $8.33. I've got my super fine brow detailer on just the color, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the laminating wax during the presentation. But if you wanna place your order now, I'm wearing it in the medium brown. I went a little darker today. $8.33 gets it home. It's item number 794637. And Marissa Maddox is joining me this morning from Too Faced, looking gorgeous. It doesn't surprise me. This is another buyer's pick, Marissa, because brows are having a huge moment. They're not going anywhere. We like to customize them, but the hottest trend is laminating brows, which is so cool.
Yes, brows are everything. I never leave the house without one. It's definitely a desert island product for me to have a great brow pencil. Your brows look gorgeous, by the way, Val. You did a wonderful job. But I love this collection so much. It's such a game changer. You're getting 2 products. They are going to give you the effect of a microbladed brow, which you don't have to go through the pain. You don't have to go through the permanence. You know, you don't have to go through any of that to get the most gorgeous, perfect brow look that you've ever had. So you are going to get the detailer that you spoke about, which is going to shape and fill in and give you some nice color, fill out that those patchy areas you may have, or even if you have a good amount of hair, there are always some imperfections. You know, they say that brows are like sisters, not like twins. So you always want to fix those few little spots that you do have. And then you're getting the Fluff and Hold, which is this amazing laminating liquid wax. Now, I like to think of it as you don't go out maybe without hairspray or gel to keep your hair straight so that you don't have to worry about it throughout the day. This is going to not only fluff up the hairs that you have, some of us have a little sparser hairs, some of us have more hair, but it just needs a little bit of taming, and that will tame, it will separate, it will put everything into place and then give it that hold so you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. So you're going to start with the detailer. I am also using medium brown. I believe our model Donna also has on medium brown, very versatile color, but there are 3 shades in the collection. I'd love to go over just a little bit of brow mapping. It's one of our tips and tricks that we like to do. Not everybody kind of knows where to start, where to end, where the art should go. So really quick and easy if you're not sure where to place your brows, because this is such an easy pencil to use. It's such a precision liner, and you can do those really natural strokes. But if you're curious about where you need to start and all that, you're going to want to go to the middle of your nostril, and that's where the beginning of your brow should start. And they also say at the front there, you're going to want to go a little softer, do those really natural strokes. And then you can place a little line there so you know where it is. Then you're going to go to the center of your nose and across your iris, and that's where the highest point of your arch should be. So you can make a little line there, and then the bottom of your nose, bottom of your eye, you can see I'm falling a little short there, and I'm going to show you a fabulous trick. You're going to want to pull this tail out and that's going to create a gorgeous lift. It's going to make you look more youthful. It's going to make you look more awake because our brows frame our face. And I think a lot of times we don't realize how much just lining the bottom or pulling out that end piece, because when we start losing hair, it generally starts on that little tail. But we don't realize how much of a lift that can provide and how much more youthful it can make us look. And then we have our fabulous fluff and hold. Now that you've got your your shape, you've filled in, you've filled out those patchy areas, you can take, again, it's a clear laminating wax like Valerie mentioned, and you're just going to fluff up those brows and add that product in and give it a little bit of volume. And then on the end, you have a brush and something of a comb, and you can either comb through, really splay them out. You can fluff them up. That's what I like to do because I have very sparse brows, and this will make you find all those hairs you never knew you had. And all of a sudden, instant volume, and it's going to lock in and stay with you all day.
Okay, you guys, this is an incredible value. I've only applied the medium brown, and I'm using the spoolie just to kind of fluff them up. But this, you're not even paying for the super fine detail. And this is what fills in, whether you have sparse or gaps, or you wanna take Marissa's point and, really go ahead and lengthen that. Or if you're like me, oops, I just tossed it, you have like patchiness. But I'm the most excited about the fluff and hold, because if you've been seeing, everybody's been doing a lot of that brow lamination, this is the easiest way, because you just take the brush and you can actually use these two products independently. So maybe you're like, you know what, I don't really wanna do any color on my brows today, but I want my brows to look fluffy and I want them to stay put from the humidity and the sweating and going to the pool and doing all that. So the hottest trend is lamination, and it's also having these like fluffy brows. So you're gonna fluff and then they're gonna hold and they're gonna stay there. And I love the effect that it like lifts my eyes. It makes my eyes look more awake, my brows look lifted. This is $25. This is $25. You're buying this and it's clear, so you can use this on any color, hair, or eyebrows that you have, but then you're getting the eyebrow superfine detailer, right? And that in and of itself is a $23 value. So totally together, $48, plus normally you'd spend shipping and handling. We've got free shipping and handling on every single beauty item here at HSN through the end of June. So here's how you choose your shade. All right, you've got 3 different shades. You've got the taupe, which I can also use. That's for maybe if you have blonde hair or light hair. I popped on the medium brown, and that's gonna be for medium brown hair. That's what Marissa was using, or neutral undertones. And then if you have medium to black hair, you're gonna wanna go with the dark. That's what you choose. And then you're going to get the fluff and hold, all right? And this is like a huge launch, a huge exciting deal. It's a weekly deal drop. Try it out. You have 30 days to try it out. And I've gotta say, Marissa, there was a day and a time when I was like anti-brows because they used to look so fake and so stenciled on. And then I discovered brow products that actually work. The pencil itself is ultra fine. It's really easy to make the little tiny hair-like strokes, but it's a creamy formulation, so you're not pulling, you're not tugging. And what I love is the tip of it is micro. It's like really ultra fine. But remember, you guys, the color that's in the super fine pencil, the detailer, is waterproof. It's smudge proof. It's 12-hour wear, so you can customize your brow. Do you want them to be full? Do you want them just to be longer? Do you want them to be darker? You get to choose, and then you're getting the fluff and hold wax. So that's where you get that strong hold without the stiff crunchiness, and I love that. That's it. That's the look. You guys, that is the look that everybody wants. So choose your shade in the pencil. You get the full size of the fluff and hold, which is clear, so you can use that on a day that you're like, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother doing my brows, but I want them to look fluffy. $8.33. It's gonna be one of the best purchases you ever make, because I feel like when we wake up in the morning, everything is like, it's going down. This frames the eyes, it makes you look more awake. Marissa, there's something about the contrast, right? Against the eyes, against the cheeks, against the lips. When your brows are complete, it's like framing a beautiful picture.
It is, exactly. And I love what you said. There are just, brows have gone through so much over the years. There have been thick brows, thin brows, all sorts of things. And honestly, if you do prefer a thinner brow, or you do prefer a brow that's really, really thick, or whatever it may be, it's completely up to you. But I love that this gives you the flexibility to create any look you like. It is very, very slim. It is so easy to make those natural hair strokes. And you can just do anything you like with it. Go anywhere you like with it. It's always going to be really precise. It's going to be smudge proof. It's going to be waterproof. It's going to stick with you all day. And then you can take that fluff and hold and just go in there and fluff up what you have, because I love a strong brow. I've always been a big fan of that.
You know,
and I don't have a lot of hair, so for me this is like the best, and it just locks it in, and like you said, it's not crispy, it's not crunchy, it's just going to stay with you all day.
Well, what's so impressive is that, and look at this ultra fine little micro tip, which I love. So that's what creates those those hair-like strokes. And this is retractable, so you can pop it all the way down. The other end gives you a spoolie, so you have everything that you need. All you do is choose the shades. But I'm gonna try to show you here, just on my hand real quick, just how easy it is to get those little strokes, okay? So do you guys see this? Little tiny hair-like strokes. Once it sets, it's there. It's not going anywhere. So you can make those as dark or as light or full and thick as you want. So when you look at your brows, you might notice that they might start and end at different places. This is not only going to fill them in with natural little hair strokes, but it gives it dimension. It gives it depth. Then lock it in with the fluff and hold. I'm telling you what, I'm obsessed with this product. I think that this is so incredible. By the way, look at how much product you're getting, a full size. This is definitely gonna last you. You just little swipes each and every day. And it's clear, so I just wanna show you this. It's clear, so it doesn't change the color of the brow pencil. You could use this with other brow products if you want, or just use it alone. But once it fluffs up your brows, it's going to hold. So it's like the laminating brow trend that we're seeing without the appointment, without the visit. Maybe that didn't go so well. You can customize this each and every day. Remember, the fluff and hold is $25.